What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. I am Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle.
Not Kevin. So once again, we're back in Studio B. Studio B. Sean's going to do a Whatnot sale. And we're relegated to here. And our camera guy, he is out because this week, end of week one for his COVID quarantine. Yes, he's got one more week, and then he's good to come back.
Hey.
Yeah. Whatever. Real quick before we start, I want to let you guys know, and we're not gonna say who it is. We got an interview coming up. Big interview coming up. Big. It's gonna shock some people. We're not saying who it is. Just wait. It'll probably be dropping. We're supposed to do it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Should hopefully be dropping Thursday, maybe Friday at the latest, depending on edits or whatever, So we got an interview coming tomorrow. And so stay tuned on that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me crack open my cola cocktail here.
Trusty beverage.
Get ready to do the Skibbits and Mez. When you do the Skibbits and Mez here, gotta have some alcohol. Wasn't as rough as last week.
It wasn't as rough, but I was pretty rough on some.
Yeah, some, yeah.
Most.
So we'll start with the Mez.
I only have two.
I got that many Mez, and I've got that many Skibbits. So I was a little bit kinder than Kyle was this week on the Skibbits. So, did you have any honorable mentions?
I had some. I switched out some honorable mentions and moved them to Mez just because I didn't feel like they were up to par for me.
Weren't top.
They weren't top.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and get started on the Mez.
Yes.
My first meh of the week, mine, is Arkham City Order of the World, number 5 of 6.
Yeah. I have Justice League Incarnate.
You know what? I got that as well. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Why don't you lead it off?
Let's. I'm torn on this.
Mm-hmm. I want to like it. I really
did at first, and I'm like,
yeah.
They're literally trying to retcon everything. It seems like.
Yeah, well, it's the Omniverse where if everything matters, nothing matters.
I mean, everything in the last, I don't know, since I've been reading comics, my entire life. I mean, everything back from Crisis on Infinite Earths to death metal, pretty much, has been like, okay, we're changing everything up now.
And there's an even bigger baddie in Darkseid, but sure. But my biggest problem was that it's okay that Dr. Multiverse betrayed everyone. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's for the greater good.
It's fine. It's like, no, it's not okay.
No, we need Darkseid's help to beat the more eviler person. It's like
no. Duke Tracy said it best: "The enemy of my enemy is my enemy, not my friend." Yes,
that's true.
Yes,
and then we get another Flash also, and it's just okay, whatever. Yeah. It's not bad. I wanted to really like it, and it's leading into the next big everyone's gonna die crisis coming up in 2022.
Yes.
So I guess it's okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
I wanted to really like it. It's got earth-shattering ramifications. Maybe we'll see. So that's why it's a meh. One
of the other problems is that they change up the artists.
I know
so many times in this. It's aggravating when you read so many books and they change up the artist so many times.
I mean, it's not a short book by any
stretch.
No,
it's not.
6 books. I mean,
whatever. Oh, did I have up the wrong one? I had the wrong one up. This is what we talked about. So there we go.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk about Arkham City
and I'll talk about Defective.
Whoa, that was a meh. That was a meh. Wasn't even an honorable mention. It didn't. Wow.
It could have been.
Explain yourself.
It's not bad. I'm not a big Psycho Pirate fan, and if you don't like Psycho Pirate, you're not gonna like any of this.
And I love Psycho Pirate, and oh man, he's really pulling a number. That's all I gotta say, man.
It just seems kind of easy, and it's like, how powerful is he?
Well, Kyle, if you read Crisis, you know how powerful he is.
But it's just like that's what we got.
Not just Crisis on Infinite Earths, but Infinite Crisis. He is powerful.
Doesn't matter anymore.
He's emotionally manipulated Black Adam. All right.
But this is a lot of people.
Yes, Black Adam is effectively many people. You know,
All
you
right.
think of the energy used to control Black Adam or manipulate him. It equates about the same. It's plausible. If you go off continuity, I buy it.
Maybe.
Yes.
I wanted something bigger, something creepier, something darker. I don't know. With what they were alluding to with this, I was expecting something else other than, it's just a get rich quick scheme.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, yeah, it's a shady doctor. Who is this guy? What's his background? Like, okay, there's clearly he's not on the level, and yeah, we see he's not on the level.
It would have been nice if he was on the level and Psycho Pirate was manipulating him. Maybe. I don't know, something else, but it's like, I don't know. It was okay. It's not, the art is great. Don't get me, I love the way Psycho Pirate and all that, like some of the art in there is just terrific. Some of the splash pages are great. And the backup story with the kid becoming the Penguin's adopted son. I don't know. It's a little weird. It's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. This you loved more than anything.
Arkham City, Order of the World #5. Yeah, I mean, it goes wild and crazy and insane. Like it's kind of hard to follow where it's going. It's just that crazy. But I like where it goes at the end, involving one of these guys that here on the cover. They tip their hat too much on this cover. It's like okay, so we're going with the next one.
Okay, Professor Pig.
Big, yeah, I love it. That's where they're going with the next one. Can't wait. This one is it's so weird and wild. It's kind of hard to follow what's going on at points, but it's worth checking out. I think, yes, if you've been reading it,
yeah,
right, yeah.
Okay, that's it for my list.
I've got Dark Knights of Steel #4.
Really?
12. Yeah. This was almost a skip it for me. Almost a skip it. Well, Yasmin Putri, he didn't last long.
Nope.
Yeah, only 3 issues.
Yeah.
And the cover. The art is clearly a step down. In my opinion, it is a step down from Yasmin Putri. So the story.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Okay, so I'll be honest. I wasn't one of the biggest Game of Bones lemmings, out there, who are all about it. But I know of the Jon Snow story.
Yeah.
Tom Taylor lifted that for Bruce Wayne in the story. Yes.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah.
Yes. Bruce Wayne is Jon Snow in the story. Yes. He is a hack. He just completely, I mean, it would be something if you lifted it like from something else 30 or 40 years ago or whatever, and we didn't know of Game of Thrones, I could buy that. But this is so clearly still in the zeitgeist of pop culture. It's like, it's hard. You can't.
Well, he's not really Jon Snow. He's another character in the show that Robert Baratheon, who was the current king at the time, he banged somebody and then he had a son. That's kind of what that is. I don't know. I'll save my thoughts for it later.
I will say the one bright side, I did like the fun twist with Luthor in this.
Oh, yes.
It was a fun twist. If the full issue had just been about Luthor, this would have been a solid recommend. But it's just everything with this. The story is just getting dumber for me. The story, nothing is getting better with this story, in my opinion. So, but except for Luthor, I like the twist with him. So
it's a twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, I got Vengeance of Vampirilla 25. Let's see here. Where are my notes for this one? I read 35 this week, so you got to have notes.
Yeah, I did too.
It's all right. Halfway decent ending. Most of it is a setup for another Vampirilla series. It's pretty much what it was.
Yep.
She faces off against the Dance Macabre, and she wins. New series. Yay.
So fun fact, Sean just told me that apparently there's misprints with this issue.
Oh.
And it hasn't been talked about.
Oh.
It was misprinted. Some pages were wrong. So Sean's got some of these up on our website labeled misprints.
So I'm letting you guys know it is a difficult story to follow.
Yeah.
It is a difficult story to follow.
That probably explained why I couldn't follow it.
That's why I trying to understand, like, okay, I got the basics of what understands here. This is all a setup for another comic series. Got it. And
yeah, I was getting gone cross-eyed.
Next up, Hell Sonya #2.
These are I put these on.
Once again, it's not bad. That's why I'm giving it it's a meh. It's not bad, but it really feels like reading a series like this, Vengeance of Vampirilla, that the writers just now found out about the show Sliders.
Yes.
From the 90s, and they're basing a series off that concept for their characters.
Yeah.
Or they just watched Into the Spider-Verse. One of the two. But
probably both.
But yeah, the Halisanias are on an all-water world now, and fight another Sanya and goes according to plan. Yeah, whatever. It's all right. Next Mez, Noctera number 7.
Ooh, really?
The art is solid on most of the pages. The problem for me with this is that these characters are just so incredibly bland. A lot of them are just bland. I mean, you know who's going to die by the end of the issue. I'm reading this and I'm like, you have the vulture in your damn head. You and your buddy have the vulture in your head. And sure enough, they're the ones to go. The only interesting character in this is Black Tom. Or Blacktop Tom? Blacktop Tom? Bigfoot Bill? Bigfoot Bill?
Blacktop Bill.
Or whatever his name is. To be honest, if the series should really be centered around all this. Noctera should really be centered around Bigfoot Bill. You know?
But we had that one-off you didn't like.
Well, I didn't know who he was. When you read 30 some odd books a week, it is so hard to keep track of every single character, especially with a series that comes out maybe once a month, hopefully.
I don't know what that comes out. I've never read it before. So so now that you know that character now, going back to that one-off, would you recommend it now?
The one-off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so this is a passive, retcon. This is a retcon of a previous video, or this is a soft recommend for Bigfoot Bill.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one, man, if the series was based all around him, I'm all for it. She's just uninteresting. The other characters, drivers are uninteresting. They all sound and talk almost exactly the same. They're all interchangeable. No one really distinguishes themselves from another, except she's the biggest bitch on the planet, and it's just.
She's the best.
Yeah, she's the bestest ever. No. Nah.
Okay.
Last minute is Bella 25th anniversary annual.
That's a meh.
That was a meh.
Okay.
Well, for one thing, this is
solid.
Art is damn solid in this. Yeah, that's why it's a meh.
Too good.
This was way too long.
Yes.
Way too long. This is trade paperback length. This is insane.
It costs as much as one too.
Yeah.
It's $8. That's why I couldn't recommend it.
The ending had a decent sort of payoff, I guess. I mean, she had to make a choice, and she did.
I know.
Good for her. Gay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just way too long. Way too long.
After a while, I was just enjoying the art. I wasn't even reading it.
Yeah,
I was just like, all right, that's cool art.
I felt like Steve Martin in Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, just like, God, just sitting on the plane, just pulling out my shirt.
Yeah.
God, end.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for my mess. So, holy crap, only 13 minutes in.
That was fast.
That's how it was. Okay, we're onto the skip of the week. Here we go. This is gonna be interesting.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yes, it will. So naturally, if we have the same skip-its, we'll talk about it at the same time to save time, but we're already making good time right now.
We're in good time.
Yeah, so I'll get started with my stack. I'll reveal I got Monkey Prince.
What?
Number 1.
I got that too.
You do? Okay, great. So this was the very, very, very first book I read all week.
This is second for me.
Second for you.
So it was really early on.
So let me take a drink real quick. What the serious fuck was this?
I don't know. It is. I recommend. I was talking to Ernie, and I said he loves manga. He loves manga. I just read Chainsaw Man. I can do a review of it if people want to hear about it. But we're not manga fans. But this is DC trying to pander to the manga market, I think, and failing miserably.
Just the quote unquote comedy of this.
Awful.
The characters in this, their actions. Their dialogue, hell, the story. Period. What was this?
There's a pig man with air, following the kid.
And what made DC think this was a great origin story?
This is a horrible origin story. His parents are assholes.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we're gonna step back and rewind it back. So this character first popped up in the DC Asian Pride, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And we got the intro to him. It's like, okay, we discovered that his parents are more or less supervillain henchmen.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. All right. You got
whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Great.
So your parents are dickheads, guys.
But yeah. But I mean, really. So okay. My question was, who was this really for? So we've answered probably for the manga audience.
Guessing Asian market.
Yes.
We're assuming not for anybody here.
Yeah.
It's them trying to Americanize manga, and you can't do that. You can't do it. You're going to fail miserably. That's what DC did. They didn't want to go too hard in the paint.
But now my serious question is, seriously, if you're Asian American, Asian Pacific American, please let us know in the comments if you think this is something to be proud of or something that's very funny, because it was completely lost on us.
Very lost.
Yeah.
I read it twice.
This should really be picked up for the sake of how weird it is.
It is weird.
This is a very strange
Especially how it ends. It's like, wait, what?
That just ends right there?
What did Batman just do?
Dude,
like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
I'm like, that.
Did Batman just murder someone?
Yeah. I was aiming for the stab.
Like, what? No, it's like
Batman.
everything about this is just so damn weird. I can't.
Yeah.
It has to be picked up just for the sake of how weird it is.
It is weird.
Yeah.
And there are some cool variants.
I'm not going to lie.
Really
Pick it up
cool
just for the variants, like the art room one.
Yeah.
I don't fault you for that.
Yeah.
But once you crack this open,
good luck.
Good luck for a one-way ticket to Crazy Town.
Yeah. If you can figure that out, bravo.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I got the Joker, a puzzle box, number 7.
I have that as well.
So the GCPD in this issue, they are some of the dumbest cops on the planet. That's the way I took it. You mean to tell me they never scanned evidence in the police station for explosives or deadly powders?
Well, we don't do that. I never. Oh wait, no, wait, we did.
Oh wait, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
But beyond that, this whole series, it's just set up. This is all to set up a punchline, not a riddle, a punchline.
Yep.
And good God,
literal punchline.
This was stupid. I
equated it to a dumber Steven Soderbergh, like Ocean's 11. Like they literally try to do at the end of Ocean's 11 in this fucking book, and it's like, this is so implausible. There was no way you could have known these people were going to do these sort of things that you had them set up to do. That's not the point. It's like, you can't just be like, oh, in this character, I knew they were going to do this, and I knew they were going to say this, and I knew. It's like, no, you didn't.
There are movies that did it so much better than this. You know, like Wonderland with Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
did it better with the different POVs.
Yes,
Vantage Point.
Yeah,
that did it better somehow, despite their best efforts.
Yeah,
but
right.
This one's just, whew, it's rough.
Yeah, my head was hurting at the end of it. I was just like, give me a break. That's not. Go to hell.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. My next skip it is Netflix pitch number. Netflix pitch number 3. Oh, I'm sorry, Newburn number 3.
Newburn. Okay, we already talked about this.
Newburn.
So, the hell is this? Bella 25 anal.
Yep.
Yeah, it finished this up. I already said it. It's art's amazing. It's too good for this. Way too damn long. And it's just boring, and it's just boring, and it's $8. Yeah, no thanks. Okay,
so I got Netflix pitch number 3. I'm sorry,
Newburn.
I'm sorry, Newburn number 3. Newburn.
You have liked some of these though.
I like the first one. You know, it was an interesting, but the stories in these are just so bland and generic. That's getting to my point. And like, so someone's killing criminals. Newburn needs to solve who it is with his BLM partner, and you know, at this point, for me, the bigger question, the bigger mystery is when his partner and the female cop are going to start banging. That is the one mystery. That is the one general mystery. I'm wondering what's going to happen.
Was this the last issue?
No,
it felt like the last issue.
Oh, it's not. No,
probably
the end of the quote unquote arc. Whatever.
Well, good.
That's the only real mystery left, when she and the other cop are going to bang. Other than that, who really cares? It's a bland mystery story. It's like, really? That's it? Honestly, this is an insult to Ed Brubaker and his crime comics. You think of all his criminal series, hell, Killer Be Killed.
Killer Be Killed, do that.
They're so great, and this is in that category. This is shit compared to that. I mean, this is just boring and bland. It's just This is dope. You know, New Burn is Netflix pitch number 3 is dope. Yeah,
I will.
Lukewarm water and rice.
I'll defend it later.
You're gonna defend it later. Interesting. Oh, I'm curious to hear this.
I will.
Next up, I got Hellcop
Really?
number 4.
I have the Halcyon Legacy.
Oh,
I know you didn't read this one.
No, I didn't. Oh, unfortunately, I did not.
I know you're a big Star Wars fan.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is the worst fucking cash grab bullshit. I mean, it's up there almost nearly as bad as those stupid tie-in to the movie comics that Marvel would do that are completely pointless.
Yes, like the Ant-Man one, the Ant-Man, the Captain America, or the Spiderman. It's like, this really did nothing.
This did nothing. It's the movie in comic book form. So Disney
or a previous movie.
A previous movie.
Yeah, well, I think the Spider-Man one was actually Civil War.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And so Disney is at Disney World, right? Is doing a experience to where you can stay on the Halcyon for 2 nights for $6,000.
That is the lowest price. I think it's like the middle of the week. It's like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. So you can stay there on the Halcyon, quote unquote, and that's the experience. And it looked like shit. Everyone, it is being torn to shreds right now. If you look up anything about this right now on the internet, everybody is like, this thing's going to tank. People have canceled reservations.
A lot of reservations have been canceled.
So if you want to get on, you probably can. And it's like you can see the box trucks they're using as shuttles to get you on the Halcyon. There are the actors they're hiring. So basically, this is a backstory of that stupid ship and why it's great. It opens up with people getting shuttled to the Halcyon.
No.
And this little girl saying, I want to do the Jedi training thing. It's what it literally is. I mean, look. Launch pad en route to the Star Cruiser. That's the box truck that is there right now, and that's what you're going to be using. And she said, "Is there anything you would like to see first?" Yes. Can we go to the lightsaber training pod?
Oh my god!
Page 2. That's all this is.
And how much was this? This was $5.
$5.
Wow.
Cash grab. Terrible. Skip it. Please do not give them any money.
No.
So
they've wasted enough. Don't help them. No.
Just because you see Chewbacca on here or a Wookiee with a lightsaber, it's cool, but don't buy it, please. All right. National Hellcop.
National Hellcop number 4. Yeah, homage to the National Lampoon magazine, which was a lot funnier and creative than this issue.
Why does it? So what does National Lampoons have to do with Hellcop?
Nothing. It's just the cover.
Yeah.
It was the guy holding a gun to a dog.
But it's not a comedy series.
It's not.
So I don't get why they were lampooning Lampoon.
Okay. I mean, unless the writer worked for National Lampoon at Harvard at some point. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
I was just curious about the cover.
It's a good question. So this series is getting very lazy and predictable, like that Asian Dawn series or Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Rain.
Yeah, Crimson Rain. Yeah. The writer has really tipped his hand too far to show us like how this is all going to play out, and I'm effectively done with this series at this point. I'm tapped out. It's pushing social politics for instead of a good story, and it's just lazy at this point. I'm pretty much done at this point. Yeah. Yeah.
Harsh.
Yes.
Harsh.
Skip it. Words are skibbits. Being honest. It's not the alcohol, it's me.
Man.
Next one I got is, Asian Dawn.
Asian Dawn. D-A-W-N. I don't have that kind of time, Mr. Group. Okay, I got it.
I'm sorry, it's Crimson Rain.
Crimson
For
Rain.
those of you who are not watching, you're listening, it's Crimson Rain.
We're not that stupid.
There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, that's
it's Crimson Dawn, Rain at Dawn.
The Reign of Dawn.
Reign of Dawn. I call this the Queen Slay issue. Queen Slay.
Yeah.
Boring and predictable, like an episode of Batwoman or Naomi. So whatever. Anyway, Lady Kira, whatever. She's an idiot, and her understanding of why certain groups kill is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, her Jedi one is like, you're an idiot.
No, you can fuck off with that.
Yeah, that's not true.
No, it is not true at all. Yes. And she's just jumping to conclusions. Everything. She had her jump to conclusions mat out and just jump to the first square.
Yeah. And a big gripe I had with this is, so we have 2 bounty hunters.
Yes.
Sent out. One went to Coruscant.
Yep.
The other one went to the Outer Rim.
Yep.
And we see them get there, and then we see them leaving.
Yeah.
You don't see them do any bounty hunting.
No, nothing. It's just, so we all know when this takes place, this takes place in between Empire and Return of the Jedi.
Right.
Yes. So we know, so I really cannot wait to see all their plans go down in flames. And I really hope Vader just goes to town on them.
He theoretically should.
Yeah, he should. I mean, if this issue had ended with one of the bounty hunters if each issue ended with one of them getting killed one by one by Vader, fuck yes, that's
how
great.
It should be. And then he works his way to the top.
Yes. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
We know how it's going to go, but it's like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Yeah. Why do you have bounty hunters going to seek people out and then you don't show it in the book?
You think the Emperor is just going to take that?
Yeah. You know, you see what he does in this book for no reason.
No.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, why did he do that? Like, did he know? I'm like, that didn't make any sense. Like, did I miss a page? Like, no, it just didn't make any sense.
No.
So you could chalk it up to paranoia. I don't know.
No, this is just a cash grab.
It is. It's really
Asian Dawn. Sorry, Crimson Rain, Reign of Dawn.
Crimson Rain.
Number 2. It's a cash grab.
It's not fun.
No.
You can't have bounty hunters and not show them bounty hunting.
No. It's like having Boba Fett just walk around or have another woman around, take up most of the time and just kick more ass than him.
Thank God that doesn't happen.
Can you imagine if Disney did that?
They'd go bankrupt.
Yeah. I got, what? Let's save that one for last.
We can save that one.
We're gonna save that one for last. Yeah, that's got a special place in hell.
Fucking Christ.
I got the Thing number 4.
I got that. Oh Lord. This is just becoming comical to make fun of because it is so dumb. I mean,
I'll say this. If this whole comic was the Thing just fighting that riot robot,
yes,
solid recommend.
Yeah,
solid. But
no,
things are just happening
around him. Things are happening around him or to him.
Going to breakfast, walking on the dark side of the moon, to threatening to kill someone. I don't even know what to make of this. I really don't.
So in one panel, the belt he got was on the table.
Yep, the WWF.
Yep. The championship belt is on the table. And then like 3 panels later, he's wearing it.
Yes.
Why the fuck is he wearing it? We don't know. It just so happened to be drawn that way.
Right, yeah.
And then he gets his ass kicked. And then there's a fucking MacGuffin little cube. And it heals him.
Yes.
What the fuck is that? Like, who writes that? A 5-year-old writes that.
And this is a shame because, Walter Mosley is a legit talented writer. He is a legit great writer. This is not his best stuff.
This
at all
is lazy. This is beyond lazy. I don't know what this is, but it's Marvel.
I'm going to blame the editor not telling him, hey, this isn't a good idea.
Can you have the Thing, I don't know, do something?
Can we just have him find this riot robot the whole comic?
Yeah.
How about that?
Instead of
they maybe having an adult heal him at the very end.
There you go.
Yeah.
Instead of having some black chick and her son
just around and eating breakfast,
constantly spouting off dialogue.
It's like, it's just to the point now. It's like, why are they here? I don't.
What is this? Oh man.
Next up, I got Fantastic Four: Life Story.
Wow,
6.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow. You got it?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic Four: Life Story. Thank God this is over.
Jesus.
The ending to this, just like most of the series, was just depressing as hell.
Awful.
When you read that ending, Mark Russell thinks he knows what a sweet and a good ending is. I'm assuming,
I hope.
But it's actually a small step above Tom King in regards to depression and bleakness. I'm fairly certain it was all about making Reed look like an asshole, this whole series.
Yeah, that was actually on my notes. It's just, look how we can make Reed Richards look like a total asshole.
There you go.
And a cuck the entire fucking time.
Yes.
Everyone's saying, you're an idiot. You're dumb. I hate you. You're a bad dad. You're a bad husband. Whatever whatever else you want to throw in there. You're a bad member of the Fantastic Four. You're a bad human. Yeah. And then let's make you a vegetable because you deserve that. Yeah. And then have your son telepathically go into your mind and tell you you're a fucking asshole too. Yeah. It's like I'm all for a depressing story. I get it. I'm all for it, but this isn't it. Like, this isn't how you do it either. I mean, I was just sitting there. I'm like, I suffer from depression, and I'm like, I can't recommend this to anybody. It's awful. No. I mean, and I guess I'm assuming he's making an allusion to how millennials are horrible people. It's kind of how I was.
I think he may be trying to say that, but I think really he's saying, like, look how awesome they are, even though how horrible they are. By how horrible they are awesome.
Like you say, like every generation sucks. Yes. Before it, it's like, okay, I get it. Everyone wants to pick on millennials. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like this.
No, it's not good fun. No, it's not. Thank God it's over.
It's a good cover though.
Yours is, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good cover.
Thank God it's over. Yeah. Next one for me, Primos, number 1 of 4. I don't know what it's called. Manos, Hands of Fate.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I get Manos. Ooh. So, okay, Primos, Hands of Fate, number Primos, 1. How old is this kid supposed to be?
I don't know. I thought he was like 12. Yes. And then I'm like,
well, I think they say
a party.
They drop a line, like one of his roommate or I know his roommate, but like his friend is like 15 or 13. So I'm like, okay, this kid is between 12, no more than 15 years old. And like you said, he's getting high, popping pills, drinking excessively, partying.
Yep.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, our hero. And apparently, he's a powerful sorcerer from an ancient alien Aztec race. Jesus Christ! Wow.
I was like, you're throwing everything in here. Yeah. Like, will you stop?
Yeah. Chariot of the Gods. That's what this is. He just read. He was probably high. Read Chariot of the Gods. Like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. I had to stop reading this. I really stopped because I was laughing out loud at how bad the story was.
Yeah, the opening fight scene's cool. The character design for his cousins are cool.
Sure.
They're fun, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, okay, there's something here. Yeah. You have something. Yes. And then it went to Crazy Town, and I'm like, I am not on board with this.
I got a swift cure for this. I got a cure for this. The series can end.
Okay.
I'm hoping by the end of this. All right. Stay with me.
Okay.
The kid was actually hallucinating all of this and is on an ER stretcher about to die from a drug overdose.
Almost Jacob's Ladder.
Yes, it isn't a Jacob's Ladder scenario. It's going to be a Jacob's Ladder scenario. The kid, we saw him partying excessively.
Big time.
Hey, you know what? He's at because his mom's an ER nurse.
That's true.
He's going to end with him being on an ER stretcher. His mom trying to save him, ends up dying. Hallucination. Jacob's Ladder scenario. That's how we fix the whole thing.
Yep. Never take random pill. It's literally
right
here.
There. He's no older than 15 years old. Yep. This is bullshit. I
smoked a joint or two in my time. In your time, you're 12. You're 15 or whatever.
At most. He's between 12 to 15 years old. It's like,
okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's a hero.
That's our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
That's a hero.
Yep.
Sure.
Next up for me, I got Chicken Devil number 4.
Chicky Devil. I got that.
I
think I do. Do I?
Do you?
Did I?
Whoa.
I know I read it. There's no way I put that in my top 10.
You didn't give it a pass, did you?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
But
I got the Fantastic Four Reckoning.
Wow. Okay, let me finish this.
Chicky Devil.
This family's a wreck.
I hate this fucking
family. Everyone is an absolute deplorable piece of shit in this family. Everyone, from the kids to the dad, the wife. I mean, none of them trust each other, which is because none of them, even the wife and the husband, don't trust each other. Kids, father to wife, no one trusts each other. And it's hard to find a protagonist to cling to in a story with pieces of crap like this. And even in a story with like so bleak like this. Okay, good example.
Ozark.
I'm not going to jump to that. I'm going to jump to Gone Girl.
Okay.
Even the movie Gone Girl, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
They're all pieces of shit.
Deep down, yeah.
Except for Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry was the one good solid character in that movie. He had the one character to cling to.
Yeah, Tanner Bolt. He was good.
He was great. He's honest. You know what he was about. You know, he was doing his job. Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is a piece of shit. Whereas in this comic, everyone is a piece of shit. Even the kids. And it's like, there's no one to cling to for a protagonist.
Yeah.
And it makes it, so, I don't really know.
That's why it's kind of like, it reminds me of Ozark, where, everyone's generally a piece of shit, except the daughter is about the only one that isn't. She's the only one.
Depends on the episode.
For this latest season.
Season 1, not so much.
Yeah, season 1, not so much, but now she's the only logical thinking person. And
over the son?
Oh God, the son. Get me started on that. But like, it kind of reminds me of that. But I'm like, there's some things in that show that you like, Jason Bateman. Mm-hmm. You like him. You can't help but like him because that's why you cast somebody like him. Mm-hmm. But like this, and then everyone sucks when.
Even the cops.
Even the cops are pieces of shit. And at the end, it's like
it's so implausibly stupid. I did not want to remember it, but now I'm remembering it. I'm like, it is implausibly stupid.
Yeah. I didn't buy it.
No. It's condescendingly stupid.
Yeah.
No.
There's no way that's in my fucking top. No way.
Do not tell me you gave it a nah. Oh. It's your number one pick, isn't it?
It's out of my top 10. I don't know where the fuck it's at.
You kept it at home because you loved it that much.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Sean.
So explain yourself.
I'm not. I really haven't liked the Fantastic Four.
So this is Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha number one.
Whatever. So much going on. So this is the next big crisis
that Dan Slott has been working on for the last 15 plus years, apparently.
Yeah,
which he does allude to in a line of dialogue to his She-Hulk run.
Yeah, I mean, the moon blows up.
Yeah,
and
gone.
But like, nobody seems to really care all that much. It's just kind of like it just happens, and the X-Men and Avengers and people show up, but it's like, okay. And they have a throwaway line like, can the Earth survive without a moon? And Reed's like, oh yeah, other planets do. It's like, so do those planets have people on them? Like, it's kind of important. Like, the moon does a lot of things for us here.
Oceans, tide, everything.
Yeah, but that's not a big deal.
No.
So that's how it starts off, and I'm just like, okay. Mm-hmm. It's like I know this is a big event and it's supposed to be sacred, and it's like, how dare you? You have to read it, and that's fine if you want to, and I get it. I was expecting it to be serious. It's like, holy shit, the moon's fucking blown up. Like, what are we gonna do? That's just the first part of this book.
Well, I think they learned their lesson from Ultimatum when that went too far.
Yeah.
Remember, dear, if you ever read Ultimatum, that went a step too far. When we had Magneto reverse,
but
then they changed it out to something else. It was stupid, but like they caused the ties to come into New York City, killed millions of people, killed all these mutants. Like, let's dial it back. All right, so
let's just blow up the moon and have everybody die from that instead. But like, okay, but like, I just wanted more stakes, and there's some things with the Watcher.
Which is great.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
And I was all for it. But I kind of was expecting something a little more serious, I guess. I was let down. Not saying it's bad, but I was let down.
I feel the exact opposite of you about this. Okay. So there we go.
That's
why we do this. Yep.
Indeed.
Next skip it, I got is Amazing Spider-Man 88.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have crossover hair.
Really? I was a skip it?
Yeah.
Wow. Explain yourself.
Self-inserts, they can go.
That's the point of the series.
I know, but when he's literally in the book itself, drawn, talking, it's so masturbatory. It's awful. Like it's too much for me. It's just okay. I can't do it. I can't do it. When you literally write yourself into a book, literally, I can't do it. Can't do it. I've never been a big fan of this anyway, to be fair. So, yeah. And then, I mean, the ending I thought was kind of cool who they bring in.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun. But aside from that, this first half of the book, no thanks. Explain yourself on this. Really?
So, Kyle, get your keys.
That's a key.
It's a key.
It is the key.
It is the key. So this is the variant cover. The variant cover isn't going for as much because Ernie told us the main cover is already going for, what, 20, 30 bucks?
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
First appearance.
This was almost a recommend.
Should be.
Almost. But the end of this.
It's fucking awesome.
Ben leaves Mary Jane behind to face the Red Goblin. He just takes out with his girlfriend, says, "We're getting out of here."
Yeah, not my problem.
And yeah,
I love it.
And Mary Jane's like, I don't know what to do.
Hey, she's Black Cat now.
What? It's like, what the shit? It was so laughably bad. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, just the fact he took, he's like, "We're getting out of here," and just like Mary Jane's like, "Hey, you left me to face this female the she goblin, she red goblin, whatever the fuck she's called."
What is she called?
I don't know.
Psychiatrist, right?
Yeah, psychiatrist goblin.
Yeah. Psycho goblin.
Psycho goblin. Yeah, it's like female goblin. They're a female goblin.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
Yeah, it's just that, and it had me laughing out loud. I'm like, he seriously did this.
Damn right he did. I fucking loved it. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with all your crap. Fuck this. I'm getting out of here. I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
I cannot recommend it because of that.
Wow.
Just our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Damn right.
Wow.
We got two, technically. We got the man.
Yeah.
It's not his girl.
Next skip it is Daredevil, Woman Without Fear.
The Whoa Man Without Fear.
Whoa, man.
All right. I have the Goon.
What? That was a skip it?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
If you laughed at anything in
yes!
this? Oh, Jesus
Panel
Christ.
2. I am laughing.
Oh, God.
I am laughing out loud reading the Goon.
Oh, Jesus.
I love this.
Oh, my God.
This was such a palate cleanser compared to everything else.
Oh.
Explain yourself.
Explain
yourself to the Goon fans, to the Eric Powell fans.
All right, the 5 of you out there, I really didn't. I don't get this humor. It was not funny. I didn't get it. It's so sophomorically dumb. Like, it's beyond sophomoric humor. Like, I honestly don't know who would find this funny other than an infant. To wit. I didn't get it. I was going to. I'm like, oh, cool. We got a guy walking around with a duck.
Yes,
like,
that's kind of fun. It's a kid walking around with a duck. Yeah. I love it.
And then it takes the most unappealing turn. It's like pork chop sandwiches and then a goblin.
This is the series. This is the Goon.
I've never read the
Goon. What he does. So that explains that. You jump. So
yes,
you're like a child walking in the middle of a movie.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I want to go to the beginning of this movie, but I didn't get it. I didn't like it. So, if you're a Goon fan, okay, great, but I'm not. Explain yourself on this.
Daredevil, whoa, man.
Yeah.
Without Fear, number 2.
Not Daredevil.
Not Daredevil. Woman
number
Without
2.
Fear, number 2, yeah. Lady Daredevil versus Kraven, and it's a shitty fight. And it's very shitty.
Half a fight.
And shittily drawn.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so there's a page. I'm sorry, I have to show it. It's bad.
Okay.
I really I had to go back and be like, the editor didn't do anything about this? Where is it at? Here it is. Right here. So
yeah,
there's a page right here. I'm pointing at it right now. She's on top. She's getting ready to pounce him. So we're led to believe he grabs her size and throws her, and she just lands. It's just a superhero. It just jumps. Landing. It just it's a shitty like. Wait a minute. So what happened exactly? You're not even going to show her like getting caught and flipped. It just he catches the size and just land. No, that's stupid.
He's Kraven.
No, that is horrible. You don't do that. That's stupid. The editor, what is your name? assistant editor and assistant editor. Tom Groneman and Devin Lewis. You guys suck ass. Ooh, do better at your job. This is a skip it.
Because of that one panel?
That had me pissed. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a pretty boring comic. Yeah, at that. And a shitty fight. So my last skip it. We're gonna talk about. Let's talk about this one.
Or do you want me to get to my other ones?
Let's get to your other ones first, and we'll finish up on that one.
I know you're gonna hate me, but all right, real quick. X-Men Legends. I love the last issue. This issue was so fucking ridiculous. Caliban, for whatever reason, goes back in time, and then they go to an arcade, and they're fighting in a sewer. Too much. I just didn't.
You got to do your homework, man. You got to.
Yeah, no. Didn't like it. The Sex Lives of Wolverine, the 10 Lives of Wolverine.
No.
The 10 Lives, the X Lives, whatever the hell they're calling it.
No.
There are much better issues out here dealing with them.
Okay. Well, at least admit this was better than issue 1.
This was better than issue 1.
Okay, there we go.
This is better than issue 1, but that still doesn't make it good. I am not a fan. The best part of this book was when he punches a polar bear in the face.
That's always good. It goes as far back as the Punisher, when he punched a polar bear. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's.
I mean, he punches a polar bear in the face, and that's the best. And that should give it a recommend, but it's just meandering through stuff. And Wolverine, one of these panels is one of the gayest poses I think I've seen Wolverine make.
Oh, I know that.
Oh my God.
So, of all the poses Wolverine could do in a bed, clearly it's an homage to the John Lennon. Yes. It's an homage to the John Lennon Yoko Ono pose in bed, and he's in the John Lennon pose.
Oh
no, Wolverine does not do that. No,
he does not do that.
No.
I turn the page and I'm like, get the hell out of here! No. Like that's not really completely cucked. So I can't recommend it. It's just that it's not fun. I have Arkham City, We Are the World, The Order of the World 5.
Arkham City, City of Love,
City of something. I don't like this series. I hate the art. I think the art's actually dog shit.
What?
I hate the art in this. I think it does a disservice to this story.
You need to wash that tongue.
Spit and venom.
Yes, you are.
It's how it ends. I'm like, okay, maybe there might be something here, but the fact that all this is going on in the city and nobody's doing anything, like all these people are dying, but nobody seems to care. I just don't get it. Like, what's the point here? The ramifications, it just seems odd. So I don't like it. It's not a fan. It's kind of lazy. And you have Dr. Phosphorus baking you food when he's radiated and going to kill you, and you're eating the food. I don't know why you would do that. He literally killed the people that were in the apartment with him, and she's eating the food that he made.
Maybe she's suicidal.
Slow.
You ever think about that?
Yeah, she's thinking 10 years down the road.
Yeah, it's like a watch. Hey, watch battery has radiation in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
I have Alien number 9.
What?
I didn't like that. You cannot sit here and tell me you like this.
What?
You can't.
What? Yes, I did. Thoroughly.
This was like in my Shyamalan's The Village. This is bad.
No.
You have fake Puritans trying to be religious, saying how it's like, if only we pray, if we pray hard enough, maybe the xenomorphs won't kill us. And obviously the xenomorphs are going to kill them. And they do. What I don't understand. What's your point? That religion is bad? It doesn't do any. I don't get the point.
They just don't fully understand the situation.
When they have somebody fully explaining the situation to them, and they're like, no, we need to pray about it.
But they're doubting Thomases.
Shit. Yeah. Sure. gone. Vengeance of Vampirilla 25. We already talked about it. Real quick.
Fair.
Boring. Pointless. It's just leading into
Air
something
filled.
else. Yeah. Literally, it's just like, okay, you're sitting on a table and not doing anything, not doing anything. It's somebody, a janitor, walking around a building, and then, oh, you're back. And then, all right, check out my new series. So, yeah, it was pretty lazy cash grab. Last, Hell Sonja.
Yeah, once again.
Dumb. Pointless. How many Sonjas can you have?
Clearly, we're going to be going for a while.
On a flying pirate ship, it's like,
yeah.
Oh, we have purple and gold and
bandits.
Green. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I was like, hey, someone just watched Time Bandits.
Yep.
If you haven't seen Time Bandits, check that out. Great Sean Connery movie.
Yeah, don't read this. So, yep. All right. So
this one, there is seriously a special place in hell for this comic. The excellent number 1.
What the fuck?
So naturally, how I usually do it is like I save the worst for first and get to the best last. This was right around the middle for me. I did not read this first. This is right around the middle because, when you got names like Peter Milligan, Michael Allred, and his wife Laura Allred, they figured there's going to be quality here because they worked on the Ecstatic series a while ago and X-Force years ago. X-Force was damn good. This one.
Excellent. Hey.
So I have not been this confused and bewildered before in my life reading a comic. I legitimately don't know what the hell this was.
I didn't either.
So this had one good moment in here. One good moment. And it was on a page. It was when I forget what his name is. He's able to get the mouth mask on.
Oh yeah.
He sees his right self in the mirror of the glass. It's like, that's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But the other pages, I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what it's just about celebrity X-Men and YouTuber and just kept talking about their YouTuber account. Seriously, there's multiple lines of dialogue about like, well, we have this many YouTubers now. We have this many followers now. This many followers. I'm like, so who the fuck cares?
Who are you?
Yeah.
You start off shooting a commercial, and I'm like, so what are we doing?
Yeah.
Wait. So are you a superhero or you're not?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
understand.
Saying,
what are you saying?
Yeah. I'm like, wait, is this fantasy?
I thought this was supposed to be a team versus another team.
That's what I thought. Or it was the old team bringing in a new team or help. It's like, oh, we're going to bring in the new rambunctious crowd.
Yeah.
The new kids in, we're going to coach them. It's like, no,
Nope.
We didn't get that.
Nope.
I didn't get it. I was completely bewildered.
Absolutely.
Reading this.
Yes. I mean, like I said, I have not been this bewildered reading a comic before in my life. It's
a weird one.
Weird, wild stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't recommend it because I don't know what the fuck it is.
I suppose the only way I can recommend this is that if you're incredibly high and or drunk, you may be on a level to understand this.
Could be. Yeah, it's not for me.
I'm drinking a 10% alcohol drink right now, and I still don't understand it. Not helping.
4 or 5 of those, you may. That and Monkey Paw and whatever the hell that.
Oh, Asian Dawn.
Asian Dawn and Monkey guy.
Monkey Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No thanks.
No.
Okay.
So there we go, guys.
That's it.
Hey, under an hour. There we go.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think, guys. Do you agree with our picks? Am I 100% correct? Is Kyle 1% correct? Let us know. So, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell down there somewhere, usually. Stay tuned for our top 10 getting ready to come up next. And I've said this before. Stay tuned. We got if you're not going to watch the top 10, be aware we've got a big interview coming up a day or so. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. And we'll see you guys again on the next video.